guys, so first of all, excuse my appearance. I know I look like the Blair Witch, but I used a new product in my hair and my hair doesn't like it, I don't think. It makes it really like poofy, so ignore that. Today I thought to share with you my journals that I keep. I only recently started to become an avid journaler since 2012 when both my parents passed away. Before then, like, I'd get a journal or I'd keep an online journal and I'd write like 2 or 3 entries and then I'd forget about it. But only recently, mostly since January of this year, I've really started to keep a journal every day, and that's one of my resolutions for the new year is to write every day. And I've been keeping up with that, and I'm very proud of myself considering I usually don't do anything. But I think it's so cool, and the benefits of journaling are amazing. And so I've noticed a lot of changes in myself. I've noticed I'm a lot less quick to react to things. I'm calmer, and I'm able to see a little bit more objectively than I used to. And so I have quite a few journals that I keep. So I don't write in all of them every day, but I definitely write in them at least 3 times a week, if maybe more. So I'm going to share them with you. So the first journal I have is this one, and this one is my everyday journal, and I'm basically done with this one. I think I only have like 2 more pages left. So I only have 2 more pages left of this one. And so it's really crazy because I started this one on July 7th, 2014. So almost a year ago to the day, you know, coming up. So not to the day, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is the one that started it all. And I can't believe I've kept a journal for a year. And granted, there was a couple times where I didn't write for like a month, I just wasn't feeling it and things were going wrong and I just didn't want to talk about it and blah blah blah. So but yeah, I mean, it's held up pretty good. The binding, as you can see, is kind of like gone, but yeah, so I can definitely tell how I've changed because, like, I can't show you because it's like personal stuff at the beginning. My writing is very like harsh, and the pen is so dark, and it just seems, there's one page that I wanted to show you, and it just seems not as light, and it wasn't happy for sure. Okay, so I finally found the page that I was looking for, and this is what I mean by journaling. You can do anything, but I was severely depressed in last August. I was a wreck. And I just didn't want to write, but I was so angry. So I just like scribbled and just like, and it felt so good. So I just scribbled really quick, and then I was able to release some of that pent up anger, and it was great. So now my writing is a lot different, and I'm actually getting into more of like the artsy kind of journaling. I definitely like to put things in my journal to save now. Than I used to before. Like, let's see, this is my birthday, 29, so definitely more colorful and stuff than it started out to be. I put a survey in here for the last day of my 28th year. Let's see, my family and I went to Aquatica, and I drew this really awful picture of a killer whale. And just things like that. There was one other page. Oh, I did this page for Valentine's Day. I'm not an artist, guys, but I'm getting better. Before I was like, wow, this is awful. But I wanted to show you, like, I'm just doodling and doing some silly stuff like that. I'm actually quite proud of this girl right here. Let me see if I can cover this up. Sorry guys, but I'm proud of that girl right there that I drew. And this is the page that I'm gonna start with. But I put in, because I really like Shopkins, so I put in the little thing from the box that I got them in. And this is my favorite gum that I got, so I just put that in there. Just like little memories that you might, you know, forget when you're old. And so yeah, I'm definitely happy to have this journal because it has a lot of memories, and I look back and read it now, and it's so nice to see how far I've come in self-discovery and all that kind of stuff, so I'm happy to have this one. So my next journal is one that I credit a lot of my calmness and gratefulness to, and funnily enough, it is my gratitude journal. And this is the new one that I bought. This is the first one that I started with, but I find it really heavy and bulky and big, so I stopped writing in it in, let's see, earlier in May. So I did a lot, but yeah, so this is the gratitude journal, and what I did was I wrote, I'll show you this page. I wrote the day, and then I did a quote that I liked, and then 5 things from that day that I'm grateful for. And that it has helped me so much to think about consciously every day, what can I put in my gratitude journal? And it really changes your perspective in life instead of just constantly talking about negative. Like I find when I write in my everyday journal, it's more of what I'm anxious about and the more heavy stuff. And so I felt like I really needed something to kind of bring me down a peg and make me remember that I'm so blessed and so grateful for life, and just like the little things in life. Like honestly, there's sometimes that I put that I'm grateful for having clean water, like just the most random things. But yeah, this is my new one that I got. I like this because it's smaller and I can take it places with me. It's not as thick, and it's really nice. It's fake leather, but I love the color, and the pages are really nice. Like, and I covered it up with stickers, and I don't tend to do anything crazy with this journal. I just keep the quotes. Like I've already done a ton of quotes. I think I'm almost done writing quotes with it, because I find that when I'm tired, like in a long day, I find I just want to write what I'm grateful for, and I don't want to try to find a quote. So I'm up to, let's see, November 3rd, which is the day after my mom's birthday. So I have this much left to go for quotes. But this journal has helped me so much, and it's made me really cognizant about how many good things are in my life. And if you haven't, then I definitely suggest you try it. Even if you start with 3 things a day, anything to get that mindset going, and I promise you won't regret it. I love this journal. It's really helped me become more aware of my surroundings and things around me, and to just be grateful for the life that you have, even though it seems bad, you know, at the time. It's really, you can look back, and when I'm having a bad day, I like to go back and read this kind of stuff, and I find funny things that somebody said, or a sweet thing that my nephew did, or, you know, a moment that I was really grateful for, and it makes me smile and it makes me happy. And so I really recommend that you guys try this if you haven't, because it's really changed my life. The next journal I have is for my other hobby, and that is I collect dolls. And so this is my doll journal, where I write down, like, I have their pictures and stuff in here, and just like their stats and stuff that I can kind of keep track of it, and you know, different things like that, and like video ideas for YouTube, because I do YouTube with it, for those of you that don't know. But yeah, nothing too exciting on this one, because you know, most of you aren't in that hobby. So my next journal I have is my quotes journal, and this is so cute, but I haven't been writing too many quotes in this one, but as you can see, this is what it looks like. So just write different quotes and stuff on it. But I found that I haven't been writing in this one as much because I started my gratitude journal, and I write quotes in that one, so it kind of seems a little redundant to write in both. But I do tend to, like, if I find like a bunch of quotes that I really like, I tend to write them in here. Or if I'm feeling inspired, then I'll write some in here. But like I said, I haven't really been writing in this one as much because I do have my gratitude journal. But I'm pretty sure that once I fill up the pages of this gratitude journal with quotes, I'll go back to this one to write more. And so when I get a new gratitude journal, I'll be able to come back and fill it in with these quotes. So I still keep it just in case, and I love it because there's birds on it, and I'm obsessed with birds, as you can tell. So the next journal I have is my lyrics journal, or music journal, And this one's completed, and I have another one that I'm going to show you. But I worked on this one from January 1st to February 10th of this year. And basically it's just lyrics to songs that I really like and that mean something to me. And then at the bottom I write like on this one, this is Robin's song from Tom and Jerry movie, and it makes me think of my parents, and so I just write like what it means to me, and that way it's not just a song and there's a feeling attached to it. But I started to like decorate this one. Like I'm trying to find a good one, a funny one, but it's hard to show you guys, but it's just different lyrics. And I found that this really helps with my handwriting. Okay, here's one. Here's The Sun Will Rise by Kelly Clarkson. I love that song. And so here's the lyrics, and then in the back of the next page I just drew like the sun rising, you know, just silly things like that. But here's Part of Your World by Little Mermaid. Just drew her little seashell bra. Just silly things like that to make it fun. You obviously don't have to do this, but it's just it's fun to do that kind of stuff for me. And then I drew a really creepy elephant for a song that my mom used to sing to me, and my nephew. And so yeah, it's just fun. And so that one's completed, and this is my new one. And there isn't as much space, as you can see, to do, like it's thinner, and so I can't do like pictures as much. But you know, I have all of my lyrics in here, and it's just a fun way to write and get your anger out or get your emotions out and not have to, you know, think much. And so I still have a couple of things, and what I do if a song strikes me, then I'll write it down and then do the lyrics later, because I don't want to forget like a song that I want to put in here. Like In My Veins by Andrew something, I want to put in there, and then I know that a couple other ones are in here. Mighty to Save, Love Runs Out, Jesus Take the Wheel, things like that. So I really enjoy keeping this kind of journal, because like I said, it's just fun to, you know, if you just want to write but you don't really want to think about anything or do anything, then this is a nice journal to have. And it helps me remember like some of the songs when I was a kid. Like maybe in a few years, like 20 years, I won't remember. And so it'll be fun to like go back and read these kinds of songs. And also like I like to put like popular songs, like the top 40, some of them that I like, so then that way I can kind of compare when I'm older about the songs. And I also put like when they came out, just for something fun to have and to see if, you know, how music has changed over the years. So this is a fun journal. Okay, so the last journal that I keep is this one, and the cover doesn't really fit, but I like the size of it, and it's the Ecolo brand, which I really like. But this is a journal where I write letters to people that I don't send or that I can't send. Like for example, I write to my parents a lot in this journal, and I obviously can't send them letters, but that's what this one's for. I've written to my body before, like apologizing for what I've done to it. I've written to myself, like, you know, for me to read in 10 years. I've written to people that I'm mad at, you know, just things like that. And it's very therapeutic and very satisfying. And I go back and read, you know, some of the entries, and it's really a great self-reflection type of deal. When you go back and read, like for example, if you're mad at somebody, instead of going out and telling them or calling them or messaging them on Facebook, I write in this, and then I feel like a sense of relief. And then when I go back and read it later, I think, oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't tell that person this, because it doesn't hurt their feelings, you know? And so this is a way to kind of get all that out without having to deal with the repercussions of them actually hearing it. And when I write to my parents and stuff, you know, I really feel like they're there and they're listening to me, and it's like having a conversation with them. And I've written to God before in this one too, and it's just kind of like my book of letters and conversations that I've had with people that I don't actually send, and you don't have to worry about the confrontation and the feelings and the drama that goes with it. So if you haven't started one of these yet, at least do this one if you don't want to do an everyday journal. I mean, this has really helped me. It's so therapeutic and so helpful, and I've really enjoyed keeping this one. I don't write in it all the time, excuse me, because it is emotionally draining, I think. And so I've had this journal since March 27th, and I've only written it, I think, like 5 times, because it is kind of emotionally draining for me. And so whenever, like, and I haven't gotten mad at anybody, luckily, but I just feel like this really helps, and if you haven't, you should definitely try it. Okay, so the last 2 journals I have are this one, and I haven't written it yet, and I don't know what I want to put in it. So if you guys have any suggestions, that would be great. Like, I started it as my gratitude journal, but I just wasn't feeling it because, like, I didn't like the pages, and it was really, the lines are really big. Like, this is the same type as my letters journal, but for some reason, for a gratitude journal, because my quotes are so long sometimes that I don't have enough space. Like, sometimes the quotes like come down to here, and then I don't have enough space to write what I'm actually grateful for. So I ripped out some of the pages, but because I started writing in it, but I ripped out some of the pages, and now I'm not sure what I want to do with it, because it's a beautiful journal and I don't want to waste it. So if you guys have any suggestions about what I should put in this one, then let me know. And then the last journal I have is my next everyday journal. And again, this is an Ecolo brand, and it's this one, and it says inspire, and then it just has the description of what inspire means. And I got this one because, like I said before, I am getting really into like collaging and art journaling and things that are inspiring to me, so I thought that this one would be really good. And it's a beautiful journal, and the pages are nice and big, and so I'll have lots of room to, you know, write, and lots of room to do collages. And I like how it, you know, kind of lays flat, and it's a really big meaty journal that I really like. And so the Ecolo pages are really good because I want to try to do some watercoloring in here, and so just kind of be creative with it. And to go along with that, I have a bunch of these magazine things that have, like, I like these a lot. So to kind of collage it, you know, and cut out different things and collage it into my journal with watercolors and stuff like that. So I thought that would be fun. And so I kept them for like years and years and years and years and years and years. And so I'm glad that I have them now, because I can put them in my journal and just be able to really have an outlet. And so, yeah, that's all of my journals. Let me know what you guys think about journaling, and if you haven't, I really suggest that you just give it a try. For me, I definitely wasn't a journaler, like I said, when I was younger. I think I just needed to mature a little bit, and now that I'm more mature and more like adulty, I need to write a journal, just because I think it's a good idea to journal your feelings and just, you know, have it with you, because it does kind of warp into being a friend. I really felt like my journal has been my friend, and or my confidant. And I wanted to give a special shout out to the person that really has inspired me so much with journaling, and her name is Cassandra May, and I will leave a link to her channel down below. And if you guys are interested in journaling, she is the person to watch. She is so awesome and creative, and she is so open about, she does flip throughs of her journal of very intimate things about her life. And I mean, if you pause the video, you could read it. You shouldn't, but you can. And I just think that's so awesome of her, because I'm a very private person, and I don't think I could ever do that except for like collages and stuff. But she is really artsy. She's really awesome. She's a sweet person, and I discovered her videos, and that's what really inspired me to start keeping a journal when I did. And her videos are very soothing, and I tend to have a lot of anxiety, and when I watch her videos, I find myself calming, and I'm able to relax, and I tend to journal a lot when I'm watching her videos, and it feels like I have a friend with me and we're just journaling together. She's a very sweet person, and I really suggest that if you want to journal, start a journal. And she has a lot of great videos about how to start a journal, what you should put in your journal, like starter videos, things like that. And they're just awesome. She's just an awesome person. I love her videos. I think I've watched like all of them like 5 times each. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to her, I really suggest that you do, because she's awesome and I love her so much. We've talked a couple times on Instagram, and she's like the sweetest person, and her kids are like precious. She has 3 boys. And anyways, so yeah guys, those are all of my journals, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know, like I said, what you think about journaling and what I should do with this one, because I really don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing like lists of just random things that make me happy because of what it says. I don't know. So if you guys have any ideas for this journal, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.